Installing UniCloud. So in this quick presentation, I'll install UniCloud. You start with, expanding the UniCluster archive out. As you can see in the screen, it expands out. And then you run the UniCloud setup, which is actually called UniCluster. And you'll see the system installer starts, configures, connects to the Yum repository, and it actually loads all of the packages required to install the software directly from a Yum repository configured on the machine. And once it's done, it'll actually install all those packages, as you can see from the recording right here. So we're going to speed up the recording a little bit. We're not actually going to watch all of these packages install because you get the basic idea, and it's kind of boring watching it. So we're near the end of the package installation, and then the system will do some additional configuration, and it will ask you if you want to start the installation process of UniCloud. Takes some time, as you can see. So we answer yes. We want to continue because it detected interfaces. We want to configure the firewall. So you choose from the selections there. You have quite a choice. The simplest one, of course, is no firewall. Then there are some defaults that you have to enter: the name of your cluster. You have to choose the next question is sort of a DNS domain. Choose the example if you're doing some testing. If you're not, you can choose your own domains. Choose an administrator password. Make sure you remember the password. And then, do some other additional confirmations. Most of the time it's okay for testing to take the defaults. And then it actually goes and gets the operating system media. Now we need this operating system media to create a pristine repository so that later on, when we're installing nodes in UniCloud, we have all of the appropriate packages to create a node, even packages that are not normally installed on nodes. So we need that pristine repo to do everything. Again, we're not going to wait for this to happen. It takes some time to load that repo. And there are no more OS kits, so the system would continue installing. And now it goes through sort of the last phases of the installation process, where it begins to add the kits, and later on I'll explain what kits are. And in this particular case, the kit it is added is the Oracle OS OEL 5.3 actually. And it added the UniCloud base kit. It does some additional configuration, and we wait for that configuration to happen. Creates a synchronization database, sets up some profiles. You'll see that happen in a couple of seconds actually. There it goes. Then once it's finished creating that synchronization database, which again I've shortened, so it takes some time for it to happen, it starts up Tortuga, which is actually the framework underlying UniCloud. And of course you can see some standard services starting up, DHCP, MediaWiki, SSH should be configured, creates an administrative user, creates some default profiles, and profiles are the way we actually install nodes in UniCloud. Again, it takes a little bit of time to do these profiles because as you can see, I'm running this entire machine in a virtual machine, so it's a little bit slower than physical hardware. Still waiting for it to create the default profiles. And once that's done, your cluster is complete. You can actually log in and use the cluster.